Hey everybody, welcome back. So you'll know that I've done some drone review videos in the past, and I've really liked them. In fact, I started off for Christmas with a cheapo tiny little guy. I'm not sure how much he was, but he was definitely in the double digits and not really worth crap. Okay, from there I moved on to my most popular, the JY018 folding flying drone. This little guy was pretty good. I did a couple mods on him, and it was overall a pretty nice success. So I decided to go a little bit bigger. What I get from there? The DJI Spark. This guy has been my favorite. He was pretty expensive, but he's definitely been awesome. So today I got something in the mail. I figured I'd do you guys a bit of a favor, and I'd go a little off the rails. I present to you the Alpha Transforming Egg Drone. Now this guy is totally awesome. I'm going to take him out of the box, and I'm going to show you exactly what this is. Alright, so inside of here we have what is called a transforming egg drone. This thing is pretty cool looking. I thought it was unique. It has its own controller and everything. And you'll see here what it does. It's got headless mode, auto hover, Wi-Fi control, HD camera, 1 key takeoff to 1.5 meter height, folding body, 2.4 gigahertz paired remote, and 1 key transformation. It says auto 1 key, but we'll find out about that. So let's take a look inside the box and see exactly what this thing looks like. So this box is paired pretty well. Oh, got some foam in here. Cheap, crappy foam, but whatever. Ooh, look at that. Now that's cool. It really does look like an egg, doesn't it? Set that aside for a minute. We'll do the good stuff here in a second. Let's take out the foam. Alright, so in the bottom here we have a controller. Anything below this? No. Okay, so what's in here? This is not friendly to get out, is it? Ah! Doesn't take long to get the knob off the top. That's not a good sign. Alright, so let's just go pop the other one off. I think it's easier to get out. Yeah, it is. Alright. So here we have a USB charging cable of some kind, and 4 little replacement props. These are just push-on style, so there's really not a whole lot fancy about them here. As you can tell, compared to the size of my thumb, there's not much to it. The remote is actually pretty responsive. It's got really nice recenter. It seems a little bit stiff, which actually is good, so you're not just throwing out one direction or another. Action buttons of some kind, I'm assuming. It does take batteries. 2 more buttons down here. I don't know if they're 2 or 1. I think it's 1. Something in the middle, which I think is a single button. Slide left and right, and a status light. So these would end up going right back on here. And there's your remote with thumbsticks. So that's pretty cool. It even comes paired with it. So apparently the first time that you fly this, it has this really cool thing, and the company's been doing some unique stuff, so you kind of expect this, is that it has something similar to the DJI Spark, where it's sort of like a palm launch. So you kind of toss it into the air, and as soon as it leaves, you press down and in, and it'll automatically break out of its shell, so it'll have 4 arms that pop out, and it'll automatically hover in place. So it's kind of like you toss it, and for the first time it's being born. Kind of like throwing a pigeon out of your hand, and ta-da! Kind of like that. So before it gets too dark outside, I want to head out back to the deck here, and we're going to go give this a shot. I'm more than excited to have this thing. I've been dying for something completely unique, and I figured this is the greatest way to do it. So we're going to end up with something like this. So let's head out to the back deck here. It's almost dark. Hopefully the camera will work. And let's give this a try, shall we? Alrighty guys, so we're outside. Camera looks like it actually did pretty well here. We're getting down near the end of daylight. And I apparently read the instructions wrong. So what you actually have to do is you have to come down and in to start, and then it'll sense when you toss it. Which actually kind of makes more sense. Otherwise, when you toss it, it just kind of drops to the ground, and you're screwed. So, got our drone here. I forgot to, oh, okay, here we go. All right, so turn it on. All right. And down center. Whoops, shit, sorry. Oh, don't curse on the video. Sorry, I did that off camera. All right, so let's go ahead, and as soon as I toss this, it should unfold, and then we should be good. So I'm gonna take this off the stand so we can follow this the whole way, and let's find out how this does. All right. What? Are you kidding me? I think my egg drone is defective. Totally and completely defective. Let me see if I can go piece this thing back together. That's messed up. Seriously? Are you kidding me right now? Alright. Well, time to head back inside, gather up the pieces like Humpty Dumpty, and see if I can figure out what went wrong. Alrighty guys, so obviously I'm kidding. It was my attempt to spice up the channel a little bit. I'm sorry if that was totally lame. I don't care. I tried. Sue me. Whatever. But this is the drone. Sorry, I've got a bit of a cold, guys, so just bear with me here. If I sniffle too much, it's my bad. This little guy is supposed to be pretty nice. His props fold out from inside. He has a button on the bottom for power. And as you'll see here, if you press, now if I hold, it'll power it up. And if you push it in all the way, it's supposed to release all the props. On the top here, we have the charging port. There we go, it's waiting for it to focus. And on the front, right here, underneath this rubber band, jeez, there we go. Underneath the rubber band here is the camera. Now obviously there's no pan, well there is pan, I guess you could do this, but there's no tilt. So you're stuck with what you've got. It does feel a little light. It feels obviously on the cheap side, but I got this mainly because it was interesting. I mean, really? What else? So, what we're going to do is we're going to break this up into a couple videos. This is just kind of an introduction to tell you what's coming up, because I don't have a whole lot of time left tonight to film. But I will go into, let's open it up. Yes, like that. Okay, so you gotta admit that's pretty cool. Each one has its own prop here. And if you notice, it's straight down. There's no gearing like there was in the JY018. So with this, the motors are direct. There's no extra gears to wear out. So I expect a little more longevity out of this one, assuming it flies well. So let me pop that open again. You do still have to close them by hand, like that. And it feels pretty rugged. It's got okay weight to it, but I wouldn't expect this thing to hold up if you kind of smashed it into something. It does also appear that along the front here, you can unclip this and take the top half off. So when I do some more videos on this, I may get around to that. But what you do is you simply press on this bottom button, and like I did that a little early because it's kind of sensitive. Let me get my fingers in the right place, and they should all open up. And of course, one prop, right? Okay, so I've powered it on, and now it's ready for the remote. Now, obviously, I don't have the remote ready. I don't have any batteries in it at the moment. The other thing I did notice, let me go ahead and turn this off real quick. Come on. Okay, there we go. Is that the props, if you look right here, the props are very close to the body. In fact, so close, you almost can't even tell that there's a gap. I mean, they've got to be within a millimeter. I mean, there's next to no clearance with these. So the slightest amount of pressure down going this way, and these blades are going to run into the outer shell. But for what it is, I think this is going to be a really fun little guy. He's not the most stable, obviously. But you know what? We're going to get into this some more. I just want to introduce you guys to the first of 2 drones that I'd mentioned I'm getting. The other one, I'm not sure when it's going to get here. I think it may be after our Key West vacation. But again, it's something unique. It's not like any other drone. And I will be doing giveaways for these guys. So, the ones I'll be giving away, this guy with the remote and all that stuff. I'll be giving away the JY018 as well, the one that I did the SD card mod to. And I'll be giving away the egg drone. I'll also be giving away that new drone when it comes after I do a couple videos, but I'm not going to spoil what it is. You guys will have to watch the videos to find out. So with that, guys, hope you like it. Like, share, and subscribe. Let me know in the comments if you think this is interesting, if you'd like to see more like this. Participate, guys. It really does help me expand the channel. And hit that bell notification. You'll know whenever a new cool video about this guy comes out. I'll have a couple more this week, just so you know. And with that, guys, I will see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching and have a good night.